Welcome back into the Sports Blitz, everyone. We just wrapped up our Game of the Week and C1 football coverage, so let's start with those Class A scores. No Lincoln schools in the playoff race, but a close one out in North Platte. They fall to Omaha North 35-37, and Bellevue West ends Grand Island season 52-20, the final score. And in Class B, the SEWARD cheerleaders taking the trip to Elkhorn for the state playoff game this afternoon. Blue Jays up 7-0 start of the second quarter. Elkhorn threatening, and Henry Kroger runs it into the end zone for the score. It's a tie game 7-7. A little bit later, and Elkhorn is at the goal line. Once again, it's Kroger who punches it in. Antlers up 13-7. Then with 8 seconds left in the half, Seward's Gavin Suckup finds Christian Fields for the touchdown. The Blue Jays take a 14-13 lead into halftime, but it's Elkhorn who would end up winning this game 35-20. And Waverly hitting the road to face off against number 1 in Class B in Bennington. In the first quarter, Bennington's Dylan Mostek with a 7-yard touchdown run as the Badgers go up 7-0. Then Bennington back with the ball, and Trey Bird connects with Mitchell Anderson. He gets one defender down, and he's free for 99-yard touchdown run. 14-0 Bennington as they go out to shut out the Vikings at home. 41-0 the final. And the Aurora Huskies looking for an at-home win against Scottsbluff Bearcats. Huskies up 7-0 with 8 minutes in the half. In the quarter, number 2 Carlos Chiazza ups the score for the Huskies with a huge run into the end zone. Extra point is good as Aurora is up 14-0. Second quarter now, a lot of commotion at the goal line, but number 11 Brandon Stull is able to score, putting the first points on the board for the Bearcats. 7 minutes still have. Aurora up 14-7. 6 seconds to the end of the half, fourth down for Aurora. QB Drew Nust looking for a receiver, but his pass is incomplete. Huskies still up 14-7 at the end of the half as they would go on to win this one and advance 34-14 the final score. And also in Class B, number 6 Omaha Skutt upsets number 3 Plattsmouth on the road 20-10 to advance to the next round. All right, WILBER-CLATONIA hosting Hastings St. Cecilia tonight. Wolverines up 6-0 in the first quarter, and some trick action. It's a reverse to Mason Combs, who takes it to the outside and cuts through the defense. He gets taken down with a face mask in the end zone. They would score a few plays later, 12-0 WILBER-CLATONIA. Same score in the second, and with a little less than 30 seconds to go in the half, St. Cecilia's Carton Kuldalek fires a bomb downfield and finds Hayden Weeks over the shoulder for the long touchdown. 12-7 Wolverines, and that would be the score at halftime. But hey, WILBER-CLATONIA, they win this one 32-13 for the upset. And a tough task for Lincoln Lutheran. They're taking on defending champ Ord Chanticleers. Second quarter, Ord in a groove. Gage Rancet gets the handoff from 10 yards out, and he's barely touched on his way to the end zone to help the Chants extend their lead 28-0. The Warriors looking for a little life. Only problem, Garrett Hobbs puts a little too much mustard on this pass. It's overthrown, and Dylan Hurlbert comes up with the interception. He gets a nice return on this one as well. Hurlbert is feeling it after the interception. The quarterback calls his own number and takes off, slipping tackles and slipping on the field, finally being taken down at the 2-yard line. Very next play, it's the signal caller finishing it off. Track on 6 more for the red and white. The Chant fans are chanting one more. Art moves on, 42-7, the final score. And in C2, Archbishop Bergen takes down Aquinas Catholic, 38-7, the final score. All right, so this is some D1 action. Cross County Cougars hang on to that 7-point lead to win the game. They beat Lord Central Catholic 58-51. And it was a battle of the Cinderellas as 4th seed BDS is going up against 8th seed ANSLEY-LITCHFIELD. The Spartans looking to impose their will. Leighton Road on the keeper, and he wants to keep going. The quarterback fights forward, getting the ball down to the 10-yard line. A couple plays later, it's Cooper Slingsby cashing in the putt. Sparty up early. BDS, though, looking for a little ground and pound of their own, but no such luck as they fumble the ball. Slingsby dives in on it as ANSLEY-LITCHFIELD balls once more. This time, it's the RPO working to perfection. Road on the drop back, and he fires to Camden Holm, who avoids the footsteps and comes up with it for the touchdown. It's all Spartans early, but it's all Eagles late. BDS makes the comeback 30-26, the final score. And a far drive out to Thedford for the D1 quarterfinal. Number 1 Sandhills Thedford taking on Osceola. First quarter, Isaiah Zelanzi buying all kinds of time before throwing a jump ball, and Cale Gustafson, who measures in at 6'3", comes down with it at the 4-yard line. Next play, student body left. Zelanzi marches in for 6, give the Bulldogs a 6-0 lead. Sandhills THEDFORD facing a 3rd and long from deep in their own territory. Reese Zutavern with the designed quarterback keeper picks up the first down and then some for the Knights. The drive would continue, and this one from the 6-yard line. It's time for Trey Hickman to take off on the right side, and he's in. Knights up 8-6. Top seed Sandhills Thedford takes this one 46-14. And in D2 football, Elgin Pope John beats Johnson Brock on the road. Final score 22-8. And both 8 and 1, the Spalding Academy Shamrocks travel to McCool Junction to take on the Mustangs. Mustangs number 11, Rylan Garrettson, pushes his way into the end zone for a McCool touchdown. Extra points are no good. Mustangs up 6-0 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. 4th down and 12 for the Shamrocks. Dawson Murphy looking for Nick Harlan, but Mustangs number 3, Trenton Orlando, swoops in for the interception. McCool Junction still up 6-0. Second quarter now, Spalding Academy looking for the score. Shamrocks number 20, Daniel DeSenior, runs the ball into the end zone. Extra points are good as Shamrocks go up 8-6, and McCool Junction falls to Spalding 32-25. Finally in D6, Parkview Christian season comes to an end. Botterdix beats the Patriots 70-34.